The Miami Dolphins say star quarterback Tua Tagovailoa will not be back on the field for Sunday's game against the Jets. He suffered a concussion during last week's game against the Bills, 4 days after taking a hard hit days before. Also, Arizona Cardinals player J.J. Watt experienced a heart rhythm disorder Wednesday before returning to the field just 4 days later. Both of those instances leading to questions about the NFL's safety protocols. Now, we caught up a little bit closer to home with Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare's cardiologist, Dr. Karah Bavikati, to talk about at least one of the medical conditions in question. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Doctor.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, just before Watt took the field Sunday, he revealed his heart had gone into what's called atrial fibrillation. Can you, doctor, explain exactly what atrial fibrillation is and what happens to a person in that condition?
Atrial fibrillation is probably one of the most common rhythm disorder that we see as electrophysiologists. It's a condition where the top chambers of the heart, the atria, instead of pumping regularly, and that leads to a multitude of symptoms, including shortness of breath, fatigue, tiredness, increased risk of stroke. And most patients usually complain of palpitations. Some feel like there's a fish flopping in the chest. But most importantly, it increases the risk of stroke fivefold and also increases the risk of heart failure.
And that is what we do understand that Watt explained that he had to have the rhythm of his heart actually reset. Can you explain how doctors reset someone's heart rhythm?
It's commonly done through a procedure called a cardioversion. It's a procedure where the patient is sedated, meaning they're comfortable, they're asleep, and then we deliver a jolt of electricity to reset the heart back into normal rhythm.
A jolt of electricity is what that process is like. How long does a recovery from that process usually take?
So the cardioversions typically tend to be a very short outpatient procedure. There's nothing invasive about it. And most patients, usually after we do this procedure, go home within a few hours.
Now, on that note, we have seen Watt return to the field very shortly after his treatment for his condition, as well as Tagovailoa taking the field very shortly after a brain concussion. Both of those dealing with very vital organs. Speaking in general, though, what would you say to players, their families, fans, even NFL leaders about the importance of taking all of the needed recovery time before returning to any type of strenuous activity?
Absolutely. Safety first, the health of the else. And I think that's where it's important to have a good team of doctors to understand the process, the recovery, the risks associated with going back to playing. So if an athlete is otherwise in a healthy condition, no other heart issues, a young healthy person with AFib should be able to resume their usual activities shortly.
Dr. Bavikati, thank you so much for sharing your insight with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.